Hello, Cao. Such a great pleasure to be here with you today, and congratulations on your major achievement as a master. We know that you're one of our greatest artists in the United States as well as China. You are our treasure, and we treasure your presence here. And I'm so pleased to have the great Cao Young on Carmelita's Corner. He was our wonderful guest this past Monday on the radio show, and now you're on TV.
Yeah, now it's on the TV.
So we're taking a tour here of his work. Here we are in the flesh with the great Cao Young.
Yes, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you. I'm very enjoying. It's my work. Can share with everybody.
Thank you so much. This is breathtaking. I would like to invite you to venture along with me as I see the wonderful works of Cao Young. Many of these works are from the 1990s up until recently, 2017. Many don't know his amazing venture from his homeland of China. Beijing, China, during the Cultural Revolution, his family found themselves on the outskirts. And at the age of 5, Cao Young had to make a living for the family. And he did it in a very, very rough way by working in a quandary where the rocks had to be disassembled, and unfortunately a whole bunch of rocks fell on him and nearly took him off the face of this earth. But he managed to survive. In fact, he managed to survive many things, including the Cultural Revolution under Mao Zedong, which was a repressive time for him and the family. But he prevailed, and he actually became the youngest art professor at the university in Tibet. And as fate would have it, he eventually found himself actually living in a cave in Tibet, alone, with nothing but just his dog and his gun to protect him for a whole year. It was amazing that he managed to survive, but it became a time of complete solace and meditation, where he was able to connect with the higher power, most of us call God. But look at his work. Look at how this great spirit has come through him, and how he has taken his God-given talent and is using it now to show the beauty of the world. Now, some of these are from Tibet. This one here is a monk walking the steps. This one is called The Gate. These are all oil on canvas. And here is a rainbow. And as you can see, these are from the landscapes of Tibet, with many of the monks present. We're right here in the midst of a great reception. There were many, many more people here earlier. At least 1,000 feet passed through these doors at the museum where we are, located on the beautiful grounds of the Forest Lawn Museum. This one is called The Sound of Nirvana. His brushstrokes bring forth a rich beauty, and his fertile imagination and his manner of technique is very reminiscent of the old European masters, but he has a rich texture to his paintings. This one is called Sacred Temple. You can see his use of lighting is also very unique. This one is called Lama, and it was done in 1991. This one is called Tibet Flying Horse. We're now looking at Monet Lake. And for those of you who may know the name Claude Monet, he was a very famous impressionist, and he used his paintings and his colors in a very unique way, basically depending on light. Well, we're continuing our visit here at the museum, and I have a new friend here who is also well acquainted with Cao Young. Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Dan Kirk. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. I'm very happy to be here. Can you tell us something about your experience and your acquaintance with Cao Young?
We have a very soulful connection with Cao, and I got to tell you, by the mere fact that the man has inspired us to love his work, we in turn wanted to give so much back to him as well. And I think that's a pretty powerful statement. When an artist can do that to somebody to make you want to give back, that makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely. And how did you meet him?
Well, we were actually in an art gallery in Northern California, and my wife pulled me in to see one of the paintings that she had just bought. I went in and looked at another, and I said, we need that. We need that as well. And 9 paintings later, we finally realized that we ran out of wall space. And that's one of the most unfortunate things, is that when you really do love an artist like Cao Young, wall space is a rare commodity. And so at some point in time, we may continue to keep buying and rotating this art, but let me tell you, it's more than just that. What we've gotten from this artist is more than just what's been hanging on our wall with paint. The man's inspiration, his depth, his inspiration, and his understanding and his soul goes a lot farther than just the artwork and the brush that he actually puts on that canvas.
Well, it's nice to know somebody who not only appreciates his artwork, but also has it as a part of their collection.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for giving some time.
I appreciate it. Glad we could actually share our experiences.
And here we are, continuing our walk in this wonderful space with the wonderful artworks of Cao Young. And now we have...
My name is Pat Kirk, and we met Cao in the year 2000. We were at a Thomas Kincaid gallery, and we decided we would rather have a Cao painting. So we've collected him, and we've known him since 2000. He's been to our home. He's a wonderful man, and he's just as humble as he was in the year 2000 today. I mean, he's as humble today as he was then.
I can speak for that. He's a very humble man, but his work is, oh my goodness, it's monumental. So he has a wonderful, humble spirit, but it's also monumental.
We took him to the Magic Castle, and it was amazing how we were there for dinner, and he put his hand up to the stained glass in the Magic Castle and the green felt of the magician's table. I would turn around, Cao, what are you doing? And he just felt something, because he could feel it through the stained glass, he could feel it through the felt on the magician's table, and he held on to his prayer beads. He's just a wonderful, wonderful man. Through dinner, he's just an incredible friend.
Well, I'm sure it's great having a friend like that. Yes. And I'm sure you're enjoying this wonderful exhibit.
Oh, it's beautiful, and I just am so happy that we were able to meet him.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for interviewing me, and I'm glad Leo, his brother-in-law called us and let us know it was happening. We set that alarm clock for 6 o'clock this morning, and we were on the road. Took us 8 hours to get here, but it was well worth it.
I agree. So,
Thank you so much.
hello, our former councilman, Tom LaBonge.
Well, thank you very much. It's good to be here tonight, and see the wonderful work that this great institution, really, Forest Lawn here in Glendale in this museum. You're in heaven on earth in a way, looking at the art of this
That's
great
true,
artist.
That's true.
So that's very special.
And Cao is very special,
Yes.
very unique, coming to us from Beijing, China.
Right.
He is a treasure. And
Right.
I had the opportunity of interviewing him this Monday on Carmelita's Corner.
Right.
And you're on Carmelita's Corner right now.
I hope everybody's on Carmelita's Corner because it's so
Absolutely.
special. But art is so important, and also our institutions in Los Angeles, here in Glendale, opening up the arms, doing all the things that are important, and bringing community together to see art, to interpret it, and to enjoy. So I'm just good to be here.
Yes, art makes a difference in our lives.
In everybody's life. Stay in Carmelita's Corner. We'll see you later. Anybody want to see me, come hiking 6 a.m. Griffith Observatory every day of the year.
Oh my gosh.
Rain or shine.
No wonder you're in such great shape.
Thank you. See you later.
And Anna, we were on the phone together Monday.
Yes, we were. Yes, thank
So
you.
here we
It's
are in the
pleasure to
flesh.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yes.
And you did a wonderful job of introducing Cao on our radio show, Carmelita's Corner. Now you're on TV on Carmelita's Corner.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Hello, everyone. I hope you have the time to come and see Cha Young's Citizen of the World. This is an amazing exhibit here at Forest Lawn, Glendale.
Absolutely. And his works speak for themselves. I'm a great fan.
It is, you have to come and see this special exhibit. This is the first time that Cha Young is giving us the privilege to show his original oils to the world. So it's a very, very important and a very beautiful exhibit that you cannot miss. It's beautiful.
And he's going to be here, I understand, from today, July 27th, to December the 14th.
Correct. That's how it's going to stay. The exhibition is going to be on display here for Forest Lawn, Glendale. And we invite people, family, friends to come. And we are a museum, no admission fee. It's free for everyone, free parking. We're open from Tuesday to Sundays from 10 to 5 p.m. You have to come and see this exhibit.
I agree. I cannot agree more because it's my first time actually seeing the museum. I had no idea anything like this existed.
Yes, museums are part of our lives. We're not only educational temples to come and see art. There are temples of art that you need to come and see it and feel what is going with all this art.
Yes, and art is the spice of life. We cannot have a true life without art.
It is true, especially living in this technology part of life that everyone is very obsessed with their iPhones and technology. You need to really detach from that and touch the spiritual life. We need that. It's good for our spiritual life.
Yes, that's important too. So thank you so much, Anna.
Carmelita, thank you very much.